Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today we will be taking a look at the energy between the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine in the Twin Flame Collective. And there go my lights again. We're going to shuffle up some tarot as well as some oracle cards and take a look at the energy between the two. So I'm going to put my Divine Masculine on the left and the Divine Feminine on the right. Wow, there's a lot of energy in this room today. My lights are going crazy. Okay, I'm going to get some oracle cards now. This will be a wisdom of the oracle. This will be a message from the universe on love and connection. This will be a spirit animal oracle. This will be a wisdom of the House of Night. And after this, we'll be using the Mirrored Soul Twin Flame Oracle deck that I've created. You can find this in the link down below in the description. So let's start with the tarot for the Divine Masculine. King of Wands, Death, Judgment, Seven of Swords, and Four of Pentacles. And for the oracles, we have Truth Be Told, You Are Destined for Greatness, On the Wings of Love, Porcupine Spirit, Time for Beginner Mind, and Chaos. So, to me, it looks like the Divine Masculine, he knows how he feels about the Divine Feminine, but he's not finding the strength to let the feminine know how he feels. He wants to express his emotions and have this new beginning and free himself of this burden, but he's not able to get the words out. He doesn't quite know how to tell his feminine how he feels, or if she feels the same. He feels like he's getting away with pretending that there isn't anything to say, but he does have a secret, and he wants to speak his mind. He's holding on to this. He's holding his thoughts and his emotions close to his heart and not speaking. Here we have truth be told. So he's wearing this mask here. The owl is wise. The owl can see in the dark. The owl is a symbol for the masculine to open up this window and be free of these emotions. Let his truth be told. It looks like a beautiful place inside that window. I see a face. I see a face in there, and it looks like the feminine. I'm not sure if that shows up on camera. You are destined for greatness on the wings of love. So maybe the wings of love have to do with this owl. Be wise. To clarify, the primary roles of love are not to heal, fix, or mend, not to soothe, cure, or ease, not even to refresh, rejuvenate, or restore. Hardly. The primary roles of love are yahoo, yeehaw, and woohoo. Get your love on. The universe. So maybe the divine masculine is allowing this to weigh far too heavily. He's forgetting to have a good time with this love. It's time for a beginner mind. Let's see what that says. Porcupine spirit in the Animal Oracle, number 48. When porcupine spirit calls your name, you are being asked to adopt a beginner's mind and to approach situations with innocence and curiosity. The old, confining stories no longer have a hold on you. Life is full of surprises hiding in plain sight. Looking at the world afresh with new eyes can help you find what you have been seeking. Whether it is a relationship, maybe with the feminine, an opportunity, or evidence that you have all you need right now to co-create what you desire. Who knew? Porcupine asks you to be playful and have a childlike curiosity. There is so much waiting for you that you have yet to discover. So maybe once the masculine opens up a little more and lets his feelings be known, there'll be a great new beginning for him. Let's look at this chaos card and see what it says in the Wisdom House of Night guidebook, number 9. A storm is brewing and misunderstandings are too common as chaos swirls around your life right now. You have nothing to fear. I am here to remind you that after a storm, the air is cleared and life will begin again, even after and better than before. The silly thing is, if you refuse to take shelter, you will get soaked. And you may have to repair a lot of damage. If you created the chaos, you will have to clean it up. But if others are the cause, you must step out of it and wait out of the storm. You will be glad you did. A good thing to say to yourself is no drama. Okay, well, maybe this chaos is caused by not sharing your feelings. Maybe there's a storm brewing inside of you, and you really need to take shelter. Shelter could be by sharing your feelings, Divine Masculine, or it could be by just approaching things with a better attitude. Yahoo, yeehaw, woohoo. It's not always, you know, a burden to be in love or to have emotions. I know a lot of masculines don't want to share how they feel, and it might be time for you, masculine. Okay, let's move on to the Divine Feminine. King of Cups. We have a 7. I'm not sure if that is 7 of Pentacles. Let me look in the cat book. No, that is not 7 of Pentacles. Okay, that is 7 of Wands. Yes, that is 7 of Wands. Okay. King of Cups, 7 of Wands. Nine of Cups. 6 of Pentacles. And 5 of Pentacles. Message in a bottle. Everyone is doing their best. Bee spirit, sweet results await. I'm gonna have to move these over. Masculine. And lust. Wow, look at that lust card. Okay, the feminine is a little bit of a different story here. The feminine appears to know how he or she is feeling with the King of Cups. The 7 of Wands, maybe a little bit of stubbornness. Maybe feeling a little bit over the edge about something. But still the feminine seems to be in full control with this 9 of Cups. A lot of love to give. More giving right here with the 6 of Pentacles. But with all this sureness of love and maybe even material gain, feminine is still feeling left out in the cold. Feminine is worried about no communication, about maybe unrequited love. It appears the feminine is waiting for a message from the masculine. The feminine possibly wants a family and a child with the masculine, but for sure, the feminine is waiting for a message. Maybe even a phone call. There's a phone inside of that bottle. The feminine might need some reassurance that this is a real connection and that it's not all in the feminine's head. I mean, with all this love and material to share, the feminine is probably wondering what is taking so long. Why is the masculine not communicating? The feminine seems willing to share the love if the masculine is willing to take it. Everyone is doing their best. Maybe this is a message that the masculine is trying his best, but there are really only two types of people. Those you now love and those you will love. Until there's only one type of person, and then we'll probably hit replay. The game of life. So maybe you will be able to love your masculine eventually. Maybe you'll be able to hit replay on your life. Bee spirit, sweet results await. So just like the bee, hard working, but always working at the bigger picture, the honeycomb. It's the number 7. I'm gonna look up what the bee spirit means in the Spirit Animal Oracle. The bee spirit's message is that sweet results are on their way if you're willing to let your ego out of the way and immerse yourself in the connected energy of all things. Bee spirit knows not to let a sense of being a separate self get in the way of a good thing. Spirit is always producing honey, miracles, and magic are everywhere. When you are connected with the great hive, you are vibrating and buzzing in exquisite harmony with all. Bee spirit asks that your focus be on connectivity. Your body, heart, soul, and psyche experience total interconnectedness and a true integration when you remember that you are a part of a greater unified consciousness. Moving from separation, I guess these twins could be in a separation period with this lack of communication and this needing a message. It sounds like these twins are in separation for sure. Moving from separation into connection, from self-centered limitation. Masculine could be self-centered right now, we're not sure, but it looks that way. From self-centered limitation to spirit-centered infinite possibility and potential, you become busy as a bee, enjoying the gifts of bee spirit, fully in alignment with your highest expression of yourself. Your heart opens and creativity rushes through. You seemingly without effort, as you experience that nothing feels like work. Industriousness is often driven by enthusiasm and inner motivation. And time seems to fly by quickly as the hive supports you in the making of honey. Do you feel the presence of your helpers in the hidden realms, adding their energy to your creations? Magical results are taking form and will be sweeter than you expect, feminine. Bee spirit wants you to remember that your part in the divine partnership, wow, with the conscious universe is being rewarded even if you can't see that yet, because you're still waiting for your message. And asks you that you share your good fortune as there is plenty of honey for all. So continue to give your love, feminine. Be a part of the larger whole and force that brings forth all that is sweet and delightful. Wow, that's beautiful. Okay, let's move on to this lust card. I'm going to look that up in the Wisdom House of Night guide. Number 24. My dear one, when the symbol of lust has come before you, beware that when you toy with this energy, you may be consumed by it. There is a fine balance between desire that is pure, obsession that arises in the insatiable thrill of danger. Be careful that your desire remains good and that your wanting doesn't cause you to hurt yourself or another. It is best that you move cautiously forward. If you're asking about a relationship, you may be developing an obsessive fever that will take a long time to recover from. Ask yourself, what is the nature of your desire? Why do you want this so badly? Beware, there is always a hidden agenda in lust. What is yours? Wow. Okay, I think that this feminine is lusting after this masculine, but I do believe that the masculine is doing the same thing. I'm pretty sure that this lust goes both ways. The feminine seems to be willing to express it, and the masculine is not willing to express it. He's got a storm brewing inside, and she's got love to share, and possibly wealth. Let's take a look at this message in a bottle from the Wisdom of Oracle book, number 15. Communication, a sign. A kledon, which is the ancient name for a spontaneous oracle delivered innocently by the speaker. Pointing the way to your highest good, Spirit sends you signs when you ask for them, when you believe you will receive them, and when you allow yourself to become fluent in the language of symbols, oracles, and omens. They may come to you as a bird flying by, a logo on a truck, and a song on the radio. Expect confirmation that you're pointed in the right direction. Keep your ears open, for someone might say just the right thing that will give you the answer to your query. Today your message is, Spirit hears you, and the reply is favorable. Spirit hears you, and the reply is favorable. So there's also a relationship message here. You can expect someone to favor you with positive news. This could be in the form of a letter, a phone call, or email. You are the intended receiver of this message, so stay open to what you learn. Only good will come of it in the end. The signs are there. So maybe the feminine is receiving a lot of signs from the universe, and maybe she's using that as confirmation that this is a divine connection meant to be. When it will come together, we don't know. It doesn't have a timeline. What is time anyway? It's an illusion. And especially when it comes to union. So I'm going to pick these cards up. And we're going to go to my Mirrored Soul Twin Flame Oracle deck, which I have created specifically for the masculine and the feminine. So I'm going to choose 3 cards for the masculine. Okay, sorry about that. I just got a phone call and interrupted. Okay, so we have 3 cards for the Divine Masculine. And let's choose 3 cards for the Divine Feminine. So these could be messages, channeled song lyrics, let's take a look for the Divine Masculine. The Divine Masculine is telling the Feminine, you half my soul. In a divine connection, the Feminine is the other half of the masculine soul. Okay, the Masculine is saying, now that you're gone, Feminine, I just want to be with you. Which is a song. The Masculine is saying, be my baby now, Feminine. So he knows what he wants. Maybe he just needs to communicate this to the Feminine. You half my soul. Now that you're gone, I just want to be with you. Could be speaking of the separation period that we're in right now. Be my baby now. I think the Masculine also is feeling lust for the Feminine. The Feminine is saying, we are so alike. Usually that is true in a twin flame connection, that your counterpart is often a lot like you. There are differences, but there are more similarities. The Feminine is saying, all roads lead to you, Masculine. It doesn't matter what the Feminine does. All roads are guiding the Feminine to the Masculine. I dreamed you into life. Maybe the Feminine believes that she manifested this Masculine. Maybe she's dreaming of the Masculine. I'm gonna clarify this. Now that you're gone, I just want to be with you. Maybe these are in separation. The Chariot. The Masculine wants to come forward. He wants to take action. There is also a black and a white cow here. Kind of a yin-yang on the clock. Seems to be it seems to remind me of the Masculine and the Feminine, the yin and the yang. So even though it appears that you are in separation, Masculine wants to come forward. I'm not sure if he'll have the courage. Let's take another card. Prince of Wands. This almost looks like another Chariot. You see that? He's finding the strength to come forward. He's got a wand in his hand. He knows he's in love. He knows these emotions are strong for the Feminine. And he's got a fire under his ass to get moving. So in this card, he was a King of Wands. Even though the Prince of Wands has come out, I still think he's a king. Let's clarify this. All roads lead to you. Two of Swords. The feminine is guarding her heart. Maybe that's why the masculine doesn't want to come forward with information or communication, because feminine has love, but she's guarding her heart. Maybe she's been hurt by this masculine a couple times already. Let's take one more card. Clarify this. Two of Swords. Okay. King of Wands. King of Wands. I think she's been hurt by this king, but she's waiting for him. She's waiting for him like he's a mythical creature, like this unicorn. She's wondering if he still exists for her, if he's coming. Again, he's got a fire under his ass, but will he move? Wow, interesting. Let's take some of these charms, pull a couple for the masculine and a couple for the feminine. So we have a stringed instrument. It appears to be a guitar. Maybe the masculine plays guitar. Maybe the masculine has written a song for the feminine. Maybe music is speaking to the masculine. We know it was mentioned for the feminine that the signs were in the music and the birds and the feathers and the talking. Maybe the masculine too is hearing the signs in the music. And we have, it looks like a Pegasus. This looks like a horse with wings. Is this another mythical creature? Maybe this means that masculine is going to take swift action and movement towards the feminine eventually. This appears to be very fast moving horse, almost like a Mustang with the toes curled under, with the hoof curled under, I should say. The feminine, a starfish. So this reminds me of water, which reminds me of emotion, which reminds me of love. I believe that this is a symbol of the abundance of emotion and love the feminine has for this masculine. And we have a skull. This appears to be the skull of a horned creature, maybe a bull. Maybe she's afraid that masculine's love is dying because there's no communication. Maybe she's wondering if he's still seeing red, like a bull would see red. Does masculine still see love and desire and lust like she does, or has his died? I'm not sure that's possible with a twin flame connection, but sometimes you wait long enough, things die. All right. Well, overall, I believe this was a very good reading, Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine. I certainly hope that some of this has resonated with you. Please comment down below if any of this resonated. I'm really interested to hear anything you want to share. I will read all the comments. And I wish you both love and light in this journey. I know this is a hard journey for both. It's not as easy as just having a soulmate connection. It's a tough road. There's a lot of ups and downs. But I do believe that as much as disconnect you feel when you come together in union, all that lost time will be made up for. And good things will happen for you both. All right, guys, thank you for joining me, and we will see you in the next video.